Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. This is the 2023 Honda City Facelift. Now the changes are not major, they are quite minor, but this engine complies with the new BS6 Phase 2 emission norms. This is the petrol CVT non-hybrid variant. So what I'm going to do is drive this car for 200 kilometers to check its real world fuel economy. I filled up the tank of this car completely. It is up to the first cutoff mark. After driving 200 kilometers, I'll be back at the same pump and do a full tank again to check what is the real world mileage. Let's get started. So I've just completed 50 kilometers on the order of the city petrol CVT, and right now the MID is showing 19.9 kilometers per liter. It was actually showing 20 kilometers per liter just a second back, and the range is 489 kilometers right now. When we started, the range was around 540 kilometers. So yeah, I think these numbers are quite good. Out of 50 kilometers, 10 kilometers I drove inside the city somewhere in Greater Noida, and 40 kilometers on the Yamuna Expressway, and I've been maintaining 90 kilometers per hour on the expressway. The speed limit is 100 over here, and apart from that, the ADAS features of the car also functioning quite well. So I tried adaptive cruise control, lane departure mitigation, all these features, they're working well. But yeah, of course I'm not too dependent on them. I find them a bit intrusive in any ADAS enabled car. So let me show you the lane departure warning feature. So I'll just leave my hand here and the car is drifting outside the lane, and it is coming back in the lane on its own, and we can hear a warning which is chiming in the MID. If you talk about the ride quality and the performance, it is exactly the same as the pre-updated city, because not much has changed on the mechanical front. Of course the engine complies with the new norms, but apart from that everything is the same. The specs are exactly the same. So this 1.5 liter NA petrol engine makes around 120 horsepower, 145 newton meters of torque, and that's about it. Let's continue.
So Path has been driving the car for 100 kilometers and I'm just enjoying the rear bench. If you compare it to the rivals, I think the City offers the best and the most supportive seats. The seats are well cushioned, are very comfortable, and even with the ride quality being so good, like, you're actually very comfortable in the rear seat. Now both Path and me are above 6 feet tall, and the headroom is actually adequate for both of us. So when you talk about legroom, it's more than adequate for me, and being tall, I always find the under thigh support a bit lacking in most cars, and this is no different. Path, you continue driving. I'm just going to chill here for a bit.
So I've completed 150 kilometers on the city CVT. We drove around 120-130 kilometers on the Yamuna Expressway, and now we are back to the city roads, and we're just driving around and completing the kilometers on the order. So the performance and the comfort are exactly the same as before. The engine feels quite smooth, it is very refined, and performance also quite nice both in the city and out on the highway. Of course the CVT is not a very quick to respond gearbox. It is a bit on the lazier side, but again it is not very lazy. The rubber band effect is there, but again it is not very bothersome as such. So yeah, you can drive around this car comfortably. That is not an issue. Now you might be wondering what are the changes on the Honda City Facelift. Coming to the fascia, you get a new bumper over here which looks sportier in comparison. The grille also looks very nice and sporty. You get a slab of chrome over here, and coming to the side of the car, along with this new blue color, you get these new redesigned 16-inch alloy wheels. The lower variants get 15-inch wheels, but these are nice dual tone finished alloy wheels, and overall I think the obsidian blue color also looks very nice. Now coming to the rear part of the car, you get a lip spoiler over here, and the bumper also looks sporty. It has a diffuser, so basically there are two trim options now, elegant and sporty. So the top variant gets this sporty trim, while the lower variants get an elegant trim with a differently designed bumper, and the alloy wheels also different on that one. But yeah, I think this one looks nice. The rear end especially looks very sporty now. On the inside, the changes are very minimal. So the layout of the dashboard is exactly the same. The seats are the same. The seats are very nice and comfortable over long drives. And if I talk about the changes, you get wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. That's about it. You also get a wireless mobile charging slot, which is removable. So if you want to keep something in the cup holder, you can remove the slot and keep this thing inside the glove box. But this is the wireless charging slot. And Honda has also improved the quality of the reverse camera. So let me just show that to you. Slotting the car in reverse, and this is the rear camera. It is not the best, but it is better than before. So I've completed 200 kilometers on the Honda City petrol CVT, and I have filled up the tank again to the first auto cutoff mark, and the MID is showing 19.8 kilometers per liter, but the car actually took in 10.69 liters of petrol, amounting to rupees 1035. So let us calculate the actual mileage. So if I do 200 divided by 10.69, it shows 18.7 kilometers per liter, which is the actual mileage, which is slightly lesser than the MID indicated mileage, but yeah, it is quite fair. And if I talk about the running cost, if I calculate 1035 divided by 200, I get a running cost of 5.17 rupees per kilometer, which is actually quite economical. So yeah, the diesel engine will be missed. It used to give slightly better mileage than this, but yeah, if driven sensibly, even the petrol CVT can give good mileage. So yeah, this was the mileage test of the Honda City petrol CVT. What are your thoughts on this facelifted version of the sedan? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have a Honda City petrol CVT, what are the mileage figures that you are getting? Also let me know that in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.